Hey, thanks for tuning in today. And Bidet Mate, that's right, Bidet Mate, BIDET, comma, MATE, not G'day. But the reason I'm sharing that, I'm opening up with that, it's pretty random. It's a topic of conversation that dominated maybe for 20 to 30 minutes at our Red Carpet Campout experience reunion. We had a Christmas party together on Friday afternoon in Brisbane, played some darts. Thanks to Steve Hodgson for organising it. It was amazing. It was like a 3-hour drinks package for like $90. And it's just so much food. Really great fun. And for some reason, I don't even know how we got onto the topic of bidets, but we did. Now, look, if you don't know what a bidet is, it's a bathroom fixture that uses a stream of water to cleanse yourself as opposed to using toilet paper. I really don't understand how we got onto this topic, but Melissa, she just said Bidet Mate. I'm like, oh, that would make a great company. And then we started to think about how we'd market it, what we'd do. So I'm sharing a bit about bidets today, which is, again, very random, but look, that's what you're here for. This is why the title of the whole series is Leanne on Demand, because we can go to different topic areas from time to time. So bidets are, like I said, that bathroom fixture you'll see, particularly if you go to Asia, Japan in particular, Japanese toilets, you'd hear a lot about those. This year, actually, there was an episode on South Park. I don't watch a lot of South Park, but I definitely watched this episode. It was season 26, episode 3, and it's called Japanese Toilet. And it's actually all about a guy, one of the characters discovers Japanese toilets. He loves them and just raves about them and invites people over to use his toilet. It's quite funny. But there was an undercurrent of a message in that episode, and one that I agree with. Now, we actually got a bidet. Earlier this year, we were in Sriracha, Thailand, which is about an hour away from Bangkok city centre. Sriracha is heavily Japanese influence. That's why it's such a cool city to visit. No one visits it. It's not really known for its tourism. Like, there's no swimming beach there, but there is an ocean. And like I said, the best sunsets I've seen have been at Sriracha. Great rooftop bars. There's a beautiful hotel. The gym was incredible. Infinity pool. Ramen is so delicious there, like, because of the Japanese influence. The food's amazing. Great seafood. But the hotel had this incredible Japanese toilet. So when we got back to Australia, I was like, right, I'm making it a mission to install a bidet. The bidet that we went with, I did quite a bit of research, was something called Tudaloo, Tudaloo, Aussie company. The attachment and the fixture itself was only about $100. The expense is when you have to get a plumber to install it, and that was about $400. So I would highly recommend doing it. And I'm going to read why bidets are actually, I think, the way of the future. Now, the global bidet market, it's valued around $29.7 billion in 2023, close to $30 billion. So, I mean, I'd imagine it surpassed that in 2025. It's forecast to keep growing at 5 to 6% per year through the next decade. This market is gathering traction. I think the more people that go to Asia and Japan, they come back and even if you go to like Middle Eastern countries, like there's bidets everywhere. But it also shows that it's really, really good for hygiene. And Danielle is an OT, occupational therapist. Actually, she was talking about that a lot of her clients, elderly clients, where she works as an OT, they install bidets just because it makes it easier to use the bathroom. But in terms of the environmental impact, if you switch from toilet paper to water cleansing uses only around half a litre of water per use, compared with the hidden water footprint of toilet paper, which is, as Google shares, magnitudes higher. Scientific reporting suggests that if the US fully switched to around 15 million trees could be saved each year. It's really weird. I guess, like, you come back to Australia using toilet paper, like, it is really not that clean at all. And if you watch the South Park episode and you watch this guy, like the character, canvassing around why we should use it, the undercurrent message there is the reason we don't use it is because of the toilet paper industry, canvassing. And, obviously there's cultural things as well. We're all brought up, using toilet paper. But you think, gosh, if there was another COVID or another flood, what's the first to go from grocery stores? It's toilet paper. But if everyone had bidets, it wouldn't be such a big deal. Now, you don't have to completely switch, but I can still have toilet paper around. Like, I'm not saying completely switch, but I am just raising this as an interesting topic. So I'm curious to hear from you if you've thought about it, if you've got one at home. You can get, like I said, it's an attachment you add to your existing toilet. But you can go, when I was doing research, like $5,000 to $10,000 on brand new toilets. So yeah, it's a fascinating topic. I think it's all positive, actually, if you do switch or get an attachment at your house. And I just found it bizarre, but fascinating and also funny, I guess, that it dominated a lot of the conversation over lunch when I caught up with the crew on Friday. Anyway, thanks for listening, and I'll speak to you tomorrow. Oh, by the way, we are not going to start our company Bidet Mate because we went onto Instagram and Google, and that company already exists. They're just not, I've never heard of them, which is a real shame. They have a cracker of a business name. All right, thanks for listening. Speak to you tomorrow.